Hello guys, it's Joshua Halls here. Today I'm doing a review for Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice. I just watched the film. I've literally just watched the film. This is actually my second time watching it, but I'll get more into it in a bit. But just let you know, I'm gonna change this up a bit because obviously you can tell what I've been, especially recently, I've been doing a lot of reviews. But the last time I did a DC film review, I did Joker Wonder Woman within 2 days because I watched Joker. I loved the movie. I thought it was incredible. I was completely shocked. Gave an 8.5 out of 10. Then I watched Wonder Woman the day after because I'm in the DC mood. Watched Wonder Woman. It was really good. Gave it a 7.5 out of 10. I won't be doing that again because those videos won't get a good amount of views. I'll leave a good amount of time. Like before, I was doing one a week. I think that's what I'm going to do. And before I continue, I want to clarify, I am not just going to be doing reviews. I will do my normal stuff. This is and the normal stuff I do, like the vlogs, the more sit down videos, collabs. Like I will still do them. This is just so I can have something to upload, so I don't feel bad when I spend months without having upload anything. But just a clarification, this is not all I'm going to be doing on my channel. I will be doing other stuff like I was usually, so I'm just letting you guys know because I felt like I've been doing a lot of reviews at the moment to the point where people would start to think I just review stuff when I don't. That's not my intention. It was just something I wanted to do. Because I wanted to do stuff like I enjoy. I'm not saying the videos I did before I didn't enjoy. I just wanted to do something that I just personally enjoy. And I have, whether these film reviews in your opinion have been good or not, I've really enjoyed them. So it's a positive for me. So these gonna come less common. I'll start only doing one a week because that just seems decent. Okay, so yes, but let's get into the video. So as you can tell, I was in the DC mood. 8.5 out of 10 for Joker, 7.5 out of 10 for Wonder Woman. This, although it's not a great film, it's not as bad as everyone makes out. It's a decent film. I'll give you my rating for this film at the end. So let's go on to Ben Affleck. He's a decent Batman. He's not my favourite Batman. I do think Christian Bale's Batman's just kind of better. I liked the character more, but he wasn't bad. He's good for this. They recreated Batman in a different way, but there's some stuff I didn't like about Batman. As well, this is a spoiler. I don't think this is a spoiler. It's just a heads up. Batman kills. So if you have a problem with that, you might not like this movie. Also, it's Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice because they should just, if they called this film Dawn of Justice, people wouldn't get mad at it because the problem is when you call it it was originally just called Batman v Superman, but then they called it Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, so they added that into it. But the most disappointing part about this entire film, which is not a spoiler, is just, as you can tell by the title of the film, Batman Superman 5. The most disappointing part is they fight for like 5 minutes or something, and then they're friends again for some reason. So, I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that they just that they only 4 or 5 minutes when listening. But the weird thing is, I thought the way they built it up was quite decent because you can see both people's points of views and sides, and you can understand it. And most people have kind of been manipulated into thinking the wrong thing, and the stories that come out, they're somewhere in between, but they don't realize it. So I quite liked the build. I like that they built it, but this film is very low in action. It doesn't really get action packed near the end, and that is a bit annoying. But I like the story it was trying to tell of people thinking that maybe is Superman actually on our side or not? Is he dangerous? Does he want to basically control us? Like, there was a lot of that, and I thought that was really cool. So let's get into it. So Ben Affleck, he was pretty decent. And Henry Cavill, he was much better in this film than Man of Steel. I haven't seen Man of Steel in a while. I'm going to rewatch that when I get like the DVD, because I watched that around someone's house. So when I get the DVD, I will rewatch Man of Steel, because I want to get back into DC and stuff. And Birds of Prey, I won't go to cinema that, but in June I'm definitely going to see Wonder Woman, because that was a really good film. But Wonder Woman and 84, so yeah. Henry Cavill was much better in this film, because he actually felt human. Because what I remember from Man of Steel, he didn't feel human. You didn't understand what he's going through, what the situation is. Like, you didn't really get it. He just was like, I'm a Superman. Yay, I'm invincible. Only kryptonite can kill me. Unnecessary explosions. But to be honest, I haven't seen the film in a while, so if I rewatched it now, I'll find it a decent and enjoyable film. But yeah, and Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman is already great, but the only problem I have about it is that this film came out before Wonder Woman. I'm pretty sure this film came out before Wonder Woman. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure this came out in 2016. Wonder Woman came out in 2017, but I'm not sure though. The problem I have with that is, when I first watched this before the first Wonder Woman came out, I thought, oh, what, the actor's alright. I didn't really understand it and stuff. I was just like, yeah, she's alright. Yeah. Didn't hate her, didn't necessarily love her. Yeah. So, yeah. But then, watching Wonder Woman, then going straight into this film, Wonder Woman is much more of a cool character. She's presented better in the Wonder Woman movie, obviously, because she's the main character. But she is cooler and better if you watch Wonder Woman before this film. That's why I would recommend watching it I would recommend watching both Man of Steel and Wonder Woman before this film. Just so I don't think it matters really what order. Well, if you want to watch in chronological order, do it Wonder Woman, Man of Steel, then Batman vs Superman. But she is really good once you've seen the Wonder Woman movie, because you get to know her origin story, and she's really good. But it makes her performance in this film better and just really good. So she was good in this film. I don't think I've actually explained the plot of this film. So yeah, the plot of this film is that Superman is getting, while Superman is saving the day and stuff, people are starting to think that maybe he's dangerous because of how many lives that people have considered died, why he's saving the day, whether it's intentional or not. People are starting to think, is he a superhero? Is he the man? Is he someone you should trust? And Batman is like, he's evil, he's dangerous, he's killed thousands of people. Yeah, you have those two dynamics, and Superman is just like, he doesn't know, like, what to do, really. He knows this is wrong, and he's not actually doing this, but he doesn't know what to do, especially as it gets more bigger and bigger of a situation. He's just stuck. He doesn't know, like, what to do, and Batman's just like, I'm gonna kill him. Because, as I told you before, Batman's going to kill. So that's a really interesting dynamic that you got to see both sides. I really enjoyed it. Superman, once again, he was more human in this film than what I remember seeing him in the last film. So that was good. Because he just was visibly not sure what to do. He looked mortal, which I really liked. He looked really good in this film. Yeah. So the plot is, I'm not going to get too much into it, because that's like the Batman vs Superman plot. And then there's another plot spewing in the inside, kinda. There's basically Lex Luthor, you could say, is the main villain of this. It's a different type of Lex Luthor. He's not the bold dude. He's a different kind of version of Lex Luthor. So he's kind of, but he basically doesn't like Superman. He thinks he's basically the devil and stuff like that. He thinks he comes from, he's very like, the problem is you don't really know why he thinks that. Did he lose a family member or something? He just wasn't explored much into it. And it's not even the final battle, but yeah. I don't want to get too much into the plot of what that he's trying to do, because that's going to get into spoilers because it's near the end. But the final battle, what I'm going to say is, overall, the final chunk of this film is brilliant. I loved the film. That final chunk especially. It was just boom, 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 cool action spots, action spots, action spots. It was just cool. There was a lot of cool stuff. The way the battle ended was cool. There was just one scene that I just was just like, I have goosebumps. It's after the final battle, but the final battle was really good, and what happened afterwards was really good because it teased into this movie. It teased into Justice League. But the biggest problem with this movie is trying to juggle too many things at once. It's trying to introduce you to Ben Affleck's Batman, introduce you to the conflict of, is Superman a good guy? Introducing you to Wonder Woman for the very first time, because I believe this film came out before that. Lex Luthor's plot. Batman vs Superman plot. Teasing Aquaman, Cyborg, Flash. They just do they try and pack so much into this movie that it feels forced, which is a big problem, obviously. It just kind of feels forced. I think what they should have done is a bit like the Avengers. If, at least with the main heroes, have a solo origin story movie so you get to know them. Then when you get into something like this, you understand the characters well enough to understand, okay, that's happening, and so on. Because in this film, you don't really know a lot about the characters. If they had the Wonder Woman film, the Aquaman film, a Cyborg film, Flash film, whatever, or at least Aquaman and Cyborg, I'd have them placed before this film, and this film comes out later, it would make a lot more sense because you actually know about these characters. So, as a person who hasn't watched Justice League, maybe if I watch Justice League come back on this film, it'll be alright. Because I don't care what the critics think. I will watch Justice League and Suicide Squad and Shazam. I've seen it was actually really good, but I'll have to rewatch it. But yeah, this is not a bad film. It's a good film. It's not a great film. It's overall good film. They just try to pack so much in that it just doesn't feel like it works. It just I'm not sure. I think they should have done this film as just Batman v Superman, a bit like Civil War, where so basically before this you have all your main superheroes' origin stories. Then you have this. It's just Batman v Superman, not Dawn of Justice. They're also trying to build the Justice League film. So just have Batman v Superman. They fight and the film just kind of ends with not any sides if you watch Captain America Civil War, showing that they're not really friends at the end. They still don't get along, and you have a certain winner, which would depend. Then you go in and you have post-credit scenes building up a Justice League. But then you go into the Justice League film, and they've got to try and save the world from something. I haven't seen the film, and you have this relationship between the Batman and Superman, and they have to work together, and they end up forming an alliance, becoming friends, and they can eventually save the day. That is good. I think would be a better story than trying to pack so much into this one singular movie. It's like introducing you to Aquaman, Cyborg, Wonder Woman. Also, we're having the the hatred between Batman and Superman, and they're fighting. And we also got another plot in it for the final battle. And we're also going to tease the future for the Justice League. Like, they pack so much into this film, it just doesn't work properly. But overall, I like the film. It is not a bad film, but it's not a great film. It's a good film. So that's why I'm giving this movie a 6.5 out of 10. It's not a bad movie, but it's not a great movie. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn notifications on so you never miss a video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.